Hi, so this is a new series separate from the beginner tutorial scripting series. That series will still continue, um, but this one is going to be on more advanced concepts like data stores or what we're talking about today, remote events. So, what remote events are is first I need to explain the concept of the server and the client. So, let's say this is the server and these right here are the clients. So what this server does is it sends a message to each one of these servers to tell them, the server sends a message to each one of these clients to tell them what to show. And what the clients are is basically your own local PC, your own copy of the game. So what network events are meant to do is there's these things called client scripts, and they can only see what is on the client. They can't see what's on the server. Like for example, server hidden. The client cannot see what is in this, so only the server can. So what the network events are meant to do is to communicate information between the server and the clients. So first we'll get it set up. Hidden here, this can be seen by both the client and the server, so it's a good place to put your network events. So we'll add a, oh wait, I'm autistic. We'll add a script here, and the first thing we will do is make a button. So we'll move that over here. There's our little button. And what we are going to do, add a client script. What we're going to do is get, first of all, the network event, which is in hidden wait child network event. And we'll also get our button. So whenever we click the button.clicked connect function, and what we do is what we type is network event fire server. And so once you do this, you want to go to your normal script where we'll also get the network event. So network event equals hidden wait child network event. So a network event dot invoked server connect function, and whenever the server is invoked, you can also get the player from which client it was being invoked from. So we'll just have this print a message, and so whenever this button is clicked, oh wait, I typed the wrong thing, I think. Yes, invoke server. I typed the wrong thing, I'm sorry. Alright, invoke server. I'm still stuck. So you can see that prints on the server. So whenever a dot here is blue, that means it's being printed from the server. If it's red, that means it's being printed from that local client. So you can see when we press this button, it's being printed. Now there's another concept I need to talk about, and it's kind of confusing. It's something called network messages. And this is how you communicate different information between the clients. So let's say we got a currency here. You really shouldn't be handling currency on the client like this, but this is just an example. So in order to make a network message, we will do local net message equals net message colon new. So this creates a new net message, and a net message is basically kind of like a table where you can add values to it. So one of these values we can add are integers. So net message add int, and once you do this, there's two parameters you need to put. One is the key, so this is going to be the name of the value, and we'll just give this the name of currency. So this is how we're going to be able to access it on the server. So we'll name this value the key currency, and set its value to currency. So here we have added an int. Now once we have our net message, we'll put it in here, and remember, press Control S. Then get the net message by adding colon. You have to have the player if you want to get the net message, because if you do it like this is just going to give you the player, because it thinks this is the player. So what you need to do is have the player and the net message. And to get the int, you type let's just say currency equals net message semicolon or colon get int and you want to put that key we made. So back in the client, you see this key we made? You want to put this in here. Make sure it's a string. Now we have our currency, and we can do something like print this out. So to make it a little more clear on what's happening, we'll increase the currency by 1. So let's open up our console. Each time we press this button, you will see the thing tick up. This is being printed on the server. So those are net messages. Kind of complicated. I'll put the API in the description so you can know what different net messages or what different data types you can send with the net message, because there's like certain ones you can do. So different things that can be sent: integers, you can send strings, you can send numbers, basically like decimals. You can send colors, you can send vector 3s, you can send instances, and yeah, so all the things you can send. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to send data to the client from the server. Now one way we can do this is in player.player added, connect the function getting the player, and we'll have to add a wait just so this can like load. So whenever you're sending data to a specific client, you do have to send a network message. The good thing is you can just send an empty network message by doing net message new and putting player. You need to put the player. I'm autistic. Invoke client. Whenever you're invoking a specific client, you need to put the player you want to invoke it to. So, or alternatively, you can invoke clients, and this will invoke to all clients, and you do not even need the player. But for now, we're just going to do invoke client. And so now to get that from the client, you will do network dot invoked client connect function. And we'll also just get the net message, because why not? And print something like player added. Attempted to index nil with invoked client. Oh. Silly me. I am really bad at this. There. So you see, notice how, since we printed that in the client, it has a little red dot here. So that's network events. I hope you maybe learned something. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments. And of course, remember to press Control S to save your work. And I will see you in the next